Hello everyone. Welcome to another great episode of The Good Word with yours truly, Mr. Frederick. All right, guys, I'm gonna get right into it today. Hope everyone's doing good out there. Today we're going to talk about you don't have to be understood or understand to stand. All right, get right into it, family. You don't have to be understood all the time. Stop explaining yourself. Stop using so much energy trying to explain to everyone what you're doing, what you're about, who you are, what's your purpose, how are you going to do it. I mean, it's quite simply, family, it is a waste of energy. A lot of times you might not even know a lot of the answers to these questions. So just enjoy the journey. And it's not their business half the time. And a lot of these people, quite frankly, they don't even know what they're doing or where they're at. So what in the world you look like explaining to everyone, or trying to be understood constantly, that need to be understood? What is that going to do? What type of validation is that going to give you if everyone understands you? Oh, okay, you all understand me, so now I'm okay. And and what? So quite simply, family, let go of being understood. It's okay not being understood. It's okay. It's literally a waste of a lot of energy there. So that's the first thing. You just don't have to have that understanding. You don't owe anyone that, okay? And I just put down a few reasons why. So one is, as long as you are doing the right thing, family, by the Lord, and you move in your God purpose, and as you know it at that time, because it's going to be different at different times in your life, okay? Sometimes it's a time for war, it's a time for peace. And you have to accept that. And you can't worry about how everyone else interprets that or how everyone else has a grasp of how you do that. Because only the Lord truly knows, family. And let go and let God. So remember, as long as you're doing the right thing, that sometimes we're doing the wrong thing. And at the time we think we're doing the right thing, but in a weird, twisted way, and how God works so mysteriously, we are doing the right thing. We're doing what we're supposed to do for that time. And there's a lesson in what we're doing at that time. Okay? So we're not going to always see it, and give yourself room for that. And next I want to go into know when it's worth it. Know when it's worth it and when it's not. Pick your battles, family. Sometimes we're out here trying to prove things and trying to show this and show that. And for what? For who? Think about it. What are you doing that for? What are you getting? Are you going to get a reward for this? When you validate yourself and understand that you validate you, and as long as you understand that, you can conserve your energy. If you can't figure out what's going on in here, how are you going to worry about what everyone else have an understanding, or how can they possibly have an understanding of what's going on inside of you? They don't. And a lot of times they don't have an understanding of what's going on inside of them, let alone you. Okay, family. And also, it's okay if they can't figure you out. It's okay. Sometimes it's not meant for people to know you that way. You have to have room for yourself. You have to have enough room for you. It's okay if you can't let everyone in. Everyone's not meant to be in. Everyone's not meant to be welcome into your circle that way. You have to leave space for you. You have to leave space for you so you can cultivate and nurture you. Okay, nurture your spirit. Okay, get to know you. So many times we spend time in this world trying to make sure the outside is okay. Is that outside okay? Are they okay with what I'm doing? And we're forgetting about us. It starts here, family. And then it goes out. Because you can't give anything that you don't have. So cultivate the inner you. Get to know yourself. Okay? Get to know you and leave. I always tell you guys, leave room for you. Leave room for you. Okay? And that kind of goes into what I'm going to say next is make sure you have fun. along the way. Make sure you are enjoying the journey. When you're so fixated on what other people think and being understood and trying to make sure people know what you meant by this, oh, I didn't mean that, or when you're doing that, you're not having fun. That's giving stress to life. That's making life way more stressful than it needs to be. Quite simply, it doesn't need to be stressful like that. Life should always have a certain amount of freedom to it. Okay? Freedom relaxes you. When you're tense, you're trying to control all the pieces on the chessboard. You're trying to worry about what did this person think when I did this? What did that? Newsflash, family. People are going to think what makes them comfortable. What makes them sometimes accept that a lot of people in this world cannot see you outside of themselves. So every time they see you, they're either comparing themselves to you or they're looking at you from the lenses of, I need him or her to be here so I can be here. So they're going to see the lowest version of you every time. And it's not your fault. That's just what they're going to see because that is what makes them comfortable. You cannot control that. That's all they're capable of doing. So don't be mad at them. Don't be mad if that's all they can see, family. Also, last but not least, have room to change. Have room, give yourself room to grow, okay, and evolve. You're going to contradict yourself sometimes. Sometimes you're always finding new information. You're always getting the upload. You're always getting the upgrade in information. So as you grow in that way in life, understand that you're not going to know it. You're not always going to know it. And feel comfortable with that. Be okay with that, family. Okay? So remember, you don't always have to be understood or understand everything in order to stand. You still are standing. Okay? No matter what. It's your journey. Love what you do. Do what you love. Peace.